Alright guys, welcome to hopefully another fun unboxing. Let's see what we have in this package right over here. It says fragile, so be careful, thank you. And so we will attempt to follow instructions. Not the best at it, but I will try today. Kids, remember always not to do unboxings the way that I do, because your fingers could be in harm's way. And by could be, I mean will be. There's no could about it. All right, let's put this down here. It looks like some fun stuff. Just came in the mail. And it looks like some very cool fun stuff. So hopefully it is not damaged. So let's see what came in the package. Oh, look at this. This looks like a cool thing. And if you know anything about DJI, then you know what this is. You should know what this is. And it is a pair of sunglasses. And when you wear these, it makes you look extra cool, like Ant-Man. So that's why I like these things. And you're going to say, well, why did you want another pair? You already had one pair that came with the only FPV, DJI FPV drone. And why do you have, or would you ever want to get a second pair of DJI remote to go with it? Well, here's why. Here's why. I really wanted to have the Avata and the DJI FPV drone running together. And what's the problem is the biggest and most annoying nuisance ever invented by DJI is that when you try to pair to one and then unpair to the other one, it's a horrible, horrible, disgusting, abysmal thing. And so that's why I decided to get a second set off of eBay. And so far, so good. It doesn't seem like there's any damage on these things. If there's any scratch, you got to be like a microscope annoying guy that's going to go look at everything and see if there's a little scratch anywhere. So far, it looks really, really good. So hopefully they'll turn on and work. My other glasses that I got had a big dent, and I think that looks kind of cool. So I didn't complain about it, and I kept those. I'm always about finding good deals and stuff, because sometimes if you buy the thing brand new, full price, it just tanks your what do you call it? Your wallet. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. I am hoping that DJI will eventually come with the DJI Avata, because that's how you say it, based on all the paperwork and the original thing. It's the Avata. It's not the Avata or whatever. But anyway, it's beside the point. Anyway, they will not call it. I'm gonna throw this out there. They're not going to call it the DJI Avata Mini or anything like that, because that's not what DJI do. They went from the FPV Potato over there to the DJI Avata Screech, and in that transition, they didn't call it the same. They didn't call it the FPV2. Although the only time they did something really stupid, which I wish they hadn't done, was the Goggles 2 and the Goggles version 2. That was stupid. Anyway. So I doubt DJI is going to make the same mistake again. They won't call it the DJI Avata 2. They'll call it something else very cool. But hopefully it'll be quieter. It doesn't necessarily need to be smaller. I think the size was fine. Hopefully it will fly better and it won't fall out of the sky. Hopefully the props will be pointing up like their first one, which was really good. And hopefully they'll have tri-props again, which is more efficient. Then I think they have 5 blades in the Avata of Death, which is why it screeches, and other reasons why it screeches. But anyway, Screechy, we love you. But I'm not going to buy that one only for one reason, and is I do not promote in any way the addition of remote ID, so I will not be purchasing any Avatas, although the Avata, the Avata basically, is a fantastic drone. I have flown it. I love it. It's not even as loud as you think. So when I make those jokes about it being screech, it is screechy. It is screechier than a lot of drones, but it isn't really louder than a lot of drones. In fact, I shot a video in the same room where you guys saw that one flying first and then the Avatar afterwards. And you will find out, if you go watch that video, that, as a matter of fact, the potato is actually louder, way louder than the FPV, than the Avatar. So I mean, it's not as squeaky, it's not as high pitched, but it is louder. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on. I'm glad this thing comes with its own battery and its cable. If you go and look at some of the things online, on eBay and stuff, you will find that some of these do not come with the charger and the battery, which is not a cool thing. Let's see if there's any power in here. It's full battery. That's awesome. The seller sent me this with full battery in it. Awesome. Love the seller already. And it turns out the seller had these were separate objects, but since it was the same seller, they decided to combine them and send them together in the same package, which is extra awesome. Thank you for that. So these are here and available, and now I don't have to worry about the other ones interfering with or having to keep binding them from one to the other, which is a big pain in the butt. But, you can't really go after DJI for every stupid thing they do. So, yeah, I'm just hoping that they will have a cool DJI Avatar 2. Of course, they'll call it something else, but hopefully it'll be sub, as in under 250 grams, because that's where I want to stay. I was planning to be a pilot, getting my certification, all that stuff. I spent the money. There's some cool companies that you can use to get your certification, your 107. I'm most likely not going to do it because so many different reasons, but we're not going to go into that because that's going to be a whiny video, and I don't want that to be about this. This is just the unboxing. But you guys can, what is it? The Pilot Institute has a really good course. Ken Heron has another pretty good course. So whatever you guys pick your favorite. If you guys want to become Part 107 pilots, but I will not be, because of so many reasons. Anyway, beyond that, I'm really hopeful that DJI will come out with a new Avatar Mini that's sub 250, because that's what I'm only planning to fly going forward, based on the fact that I just don't want to get in trouble with anybody. I just enjoy the sport. And luckily, most of the drones that I've purchased in the past were all sub or under 250 grams. So hopefully I can continue to enjoy my hobby without too much stuff. Everybody who bought larger drones, well, you should fight harder to get them to repeal the stupidity that's going on. Anyway, with that said, guys, I'm hoping you guys are going to have an awesome weekend. And it's so cool. It's so cool. They sent me a bunch of these cool things here. And I never asked them to. So that's always a plus for me. And with that, guys, with that said, take care and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.